Today is July 1st, so it seemed only natural that we made a cocktail using two of Canada's favorite liquids, whiskey and maple syrup. I bet you thought I was gonna say beer. I know beer would probably be in the top 3, but today we're gonna use whiskey and maple syrup and make ourselves a delicious maple whiskey sour. I'm Mara from Joyful Hostess, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. This channel is dedicated to helping you become a more confident hostess. So I share recipes, tips, ideas, and tricks, everything you need to become more confident with entertaining at home. And like today, I even share cocktail recipes that will help you level up your hosting game. So if that's something that you're into, be sure to hit subscribe. I upload videos every Friday, and that way you won't miss a thing. And speaking of not missing a thing, if you stick around to the end, we have a special treat for you. We've kept our bloopers in so you can have a look. Today's cocktail is a riff on a traditional whiskey sour. So all we've done is swap the simple syrup for maple syrup. That really gives the drink a depth of flavor and a sweetness that only maple syrup can deliver. So my advice is, if you want to make this at home, you need to splurge. Go for the actual maple syrup, not the sugar water that's sometimes sold in the grocery store under the guise of pancake syrup. Because only maple syrup is going to give the drink what it needs to really sing. The other thing this drink needs is whiskey, or as some countries spell it, whiskey. So both of these spellings are correct, but why the difference in spelling? I was curious, I took to Google to find out why. And it comes down to really the country of origin where the whiskey is made. So a fun fact, and a fun way to remember, is that countries that have E's in their name, like the United States and Ireland, spell whiskey with an E. And countries that don't have E's in their name, like Canada, Scotland, and Japan, they spell whiskey without the E. Pretty cool, right? Well, enough of the spelling lesson, let's get to actually building our whiskey maple sour. So to start making your maple whiskey sour, I've got a shaker here filled with ice, and to that we're going to add 1.5 ounces of whiskey. So you can use your favorite whiskey. I'm using 40 Creek. This is one of our favorite Canadian whiskeys around here. And once you add the whiskey, you're then going to add about 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. We're going to add a tablespoon of real maple syrup. If I can put the lid on. A tablespoon of real maple syrup. That goes in here. Maybe just a little bit more. And then we're going to put a sprinkle of cinnamon. Now at this point, before we shake it, some people add egg white to the whiskey sour. You can totally do that if you want. Personally, I like it like this, just the way that it is. And I also find that when I'm making this drink for guests, not a lot of guests really like the idea of drinking like essentially raw egg white. So leaving it out is fine, but hey, if you want to add it in, you're more than welcome to. I would just say make sure you shake it really, really well with that egg white. I'm going to give this a shake. Get everything all nice and combined. And then we're going to strain it into a highball glass that we've got filled with ice. Oh, I can't wait. Now, some people will tell you that this drink is really a fall or winter type of drink. And to those people, I would say, obviously, you've never had a maple whiskey sour while the sun is setting and the smell of barbecue in the air and you're swatting mosquitoes. I mean, this is one of those drinks that you can drink year-round. It's lovely in the summertime. It's just as good any other season. So we've garnished it. We've got our lemon twist and we've got our cinnamon stick. And that, my friends, is a maple whiskey sour. It is a great combination of sweetness from that maple syrup. It's got those warm notes from the whiskey and the cinnamon, and then the lemon juice just serves to brighten it all up. So here goes. So good. Cheers, and happy Canada Day. That this drink, no, burnt. So instead of using simple syrup, we've or not missing it. And speaking, start to the end,